Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is Lee Clark comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Eric, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Jermaine Hirsch comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's check out the Seawolves on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Jason Bourgeois is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Mike Compton will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
First baseman.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth, center fielder
Rick Rubio will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Peterson is the batter now as he looks at a ball. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Calvin Lamb is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. This is on the ground over to first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Stepping in now, Andres Lopez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Boyce Barrios will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
High in the air out to center field. Rubio has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Kevin Alvarez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there, because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
And he takes a called strike 2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Right side, backhanded. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number. Chad Taylor digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Flying squirrels. The shortstop.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
That's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees. No chance to get that one.
Into the box, Lee Clark, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder
Jermaine Hirsch stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Nope.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here. especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Jason Bourgeois is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Mike Compton stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Striding into the box, Rick Rubio. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Aaron Peterson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Calvin Lamb. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. To 2-2 now.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Third baseman
Andres Lopez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
That's outside.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That's
2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he drops it. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Here comes the first pitch. Chad Taylor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runners are at first and second with one away. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
He's
fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
First and second now, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Full count. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Lee Clark will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
That's outside.
That misses. 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Jermaine Hirsch steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
0-1's the count.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from that coming true.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jason Bourgeois comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting.
Mike Compton will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The center fielder,
Rick Rubio will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In there, no balls and a strike. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Silva makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Both teams. Aaron Peterson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Into the windup and the pitch.
Aaron Peterson.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
Calvin Lamb steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
2-1 after the foul ball there. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
In now, Andres Lopez. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had the strike zone.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Silva will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Erie Seawolves. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed 1 run.
Mark Ellsworth strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Akron, right fielder, Mark Ellsworth.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
To 2-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rivas is right there, and a rather easy first out. Darryl Jennings will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With a moment now, let's check out the Seawolves on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Billy Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Tapped out in front of home. Valentine scoops it up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Russell Margowski will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Silva on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Carlos Guillen will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Standing in now, Michael Maine. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied. Julio Hernandez will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
David Iwamura will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. It probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Stepping in now, Craig Crenshaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Julio has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mark Ellsworth is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and ShowTrack will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Into the box, Darryl Jennings. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box now, Billy Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
We got a
swing,
full count.
strike 2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Alvarez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Russell Margowski heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Carlos Guillen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Ball.
A little low. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Michael Maine stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Silva over to his right. And that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. Julio Hernandez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And another foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Stepping in now, David Iwamura. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Craig Crenshaw is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Mark Ellsworth will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Ball,
2-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Darrell Jennings will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Well, you could see this building even from the first couple of innings. He still has not allowed a hit, and I think he'll certainly have enough to go the distance if so required.
Billy Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Alvarez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 7th inning stretch time. Russell Margowski will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Carlos Guillen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, a much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
A strike, and it's 2-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Full count, 3-2.
Now, 3-2 with a 2-run lead. This has to be in the strike zone. You can't work the corner here. This has to be right at him.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Michael Maine will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A group and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Grounded to short. Milton has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Striding in to start the 9th, Julio Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You've just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
That's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
David Iwamura will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had a meaning bat. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Craig Crenshaw will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
Oh, man, this is history right here, guys. I'm nervous for him, so I'm sure his heart is pounding right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest.